Hello, my name is Leah Decker, and this is my data structures final presentation. My final is the flight reservation system. So the problem that I set out to solve is that keeping track of flights is a really big hassle, and comparing which flights are better for you is even more of a hassle. There are just a ton of different things to consider. Firstly, the price of each ticket. Then you have layover times, if there is a layover, landing and boarding times, and there's just so much stuff to consider that just makes this process difficult to navigate. And my solution for this is a digital flight reservation system that can hopefully help ease a lot of travelers' issues. So my program has a flight class that will hold each flight's priority, which is a feature functionality of the program. It holds the flight's airlines, the destinations, the classes, the number of seats in each class, and the price of the tickets per class. It will also have a implemented default list of flights. So our three destinations for this are Orlando, Mexico City, and Montreal. And it will also have a passenger and a node class that both function together to hold variables for the linked list. And it has the passengers' first and last names, how many tickets they're reserving, and their chosen destination, airlines, and classes. It will also have a default list of passengers that have the quantity of tickets removed from the flight seats. So their specific flight that that each passenger has chosen, it will have their number of tickets or their number of seats that they reserved removed from that specific class, and this goes as well for the user input. My first data structure is a vector of type flight that contains flight objects that are based off of the flight class constructor. And my second data structure is a linked list that contains the passengers and is inserted into the linked list with an insert function. And my sort method is insertion sort, and that is done with the price property of the flight class. It's sorted from lowest to highest priced. And here is the video. So when you first run the program, you'll be greeted with the menu, and first I select the first option, the see available flights, and you'll be able to see the unsorted flights or the sorted flights, and I chose the first option, the unsorted flights first, and I will go back to see the sorted flights, which are sorted by price from lowest to highest. And you can see there that that first line is the lowest price ticket out of them all. And so now I will choose to see the passenger list, which has the 10 default passengers. It's a first come, first serve passenger list. So Jason chose his ticket before Rebecca did, and so on and so forth for the whole list. So now I will go into the functionality of reserving flights. First, it'll ask you to choose one of the three set destinations. I will show you the input validation that the program has. It has out of range, strings, symbol validation. And so after showing that, I will choose Montreal as my destination. Because I chose Montreal, it'll show me American and Delta. If I were to choose Mexico City, it would show me different airline availabilities. And so now it asks me for my class, and I'll choose Premium Economy here. And now I'll enter my first name, and I am showing you the input validation for this as well, since it's a little different than the rest of it. And it'll ask for my last name, and then now I need to enter the number of tickets. So when all entries have been filled in, it'll ask me to review my information. If the information is incorrect, I will enter N for no. And if it is correct, I will enter Y for yes. If I put no, or if I enter N for the no, it will loop back to the beginning of the user input portion, and it will ask me to re-enter all fields. If I enter Y, it'll notify me that my flight has been booked, and it will go back to the main menu. Like, we will be able to see here. And so now that you're back at the main menu, you can do whatever you like, but I will exit the program. So this has been my final project presentation. Thank you